Welcome back to episode 2 of AI for HR, the Indian edition. In this video, we're going to be looking at AI for resume screening and shortlisting, which is going to save hours and avoid, of course, the bias that is there. So, from basically 500 resumes to top 20 in minutes. So, let's dive in. First, let's look at some of the biggest challenge that arrives or biggest challenge that the HR overall has is you would have one job posting and you would see a minimum of 200 to 500, sometimes even thousands of resumes. And the recruiters or you are spending hours shortlisting. So that's another thing that you're doing. And sometimes what happens is some of the good candidates kind of slip through. Okay. And of course, the timelines or the hiring timelines become stretching. So that's one of the biggest challenge or the primary challenge as an HR that you would have. Now let's look at it from a challenge that you would have when it comes to screening. So what happens? The manual screening is of course is slow. It is exhausting and sometimes there's a possibility of human bias. It could be through names, it could be through gender or the college that the person is studied. And there's some inconsistent judgment that happens across recruiters. And it is, of course, difficult to scale high volume roles. So this is a challenge that comes to screening. Now let's look at how the AI works. So basically what the AI does is it is going to parse resumes. It could be PDF documents, Word documents, even scanned documents. It is going to match with the skills and expertise with the JD that you have. And then it is going to rank those candidates by relevance, and it also highlights the key skills automatically. I'm going to also be showing you some of the tools that you can use. Okay, so again, let me quickly kind of walk you through the screening process. So one is you would upload the resume into AI tool is going to parse those details instantly. It is going to highlight the best fit candidates, and of course you would have to review the top shortlisted ones. So this is going to save you tons or hours of time from shortlisting or screening candidates. So what are the benefits that you would have if you're using AI for screening or your entire recruitment process? You would save anywhere from 70 to 80% of your screening time, which is going through all of those resumes. You're going to reduce the unconscious bias that is going to be there. Your process is going to be more data driven and consistent shortlist. And of course, you're going to focus only on the best candidates. So this is going to be based on the competency. Your job description would have the competencies. So AI is going to screen through those resumes. Okay. Look at the best fit based on the based on the competency that you need, and then it is going to match it and then rank those candidates accordingly. And this all of this is going to definitely save you some time. So here are some of the key tools or AI tools that's available today. One is the Naukri RMS AI Farser. Okay, it handles Indian CVs. You can link this if you have an existing Naukri account. You can link that with that. The second tool is, of course, by Zoho, the Indian, no, the Indian company that is creating WIPs, Zoho Recruit. It is affordable ATS plus AI screen. The next one is the Skillate, which is going to help you with the JD matching and scheduling. Turbo Hire is an Indian first resume parser that's there. And Hire Easy, the global sourcing plus AI ranking. So these are some of the tools that is available today for recruiters who are planning to use AI. Now, apart from this, of course, you can use ChatGPT where you can upload multiple resumes into ChatGPT, and you can also upload your job description, and then you're going to ask AI, right, to shortlist the candidates or shortlist the best candidates from those updated resumes. You can also ask, I will set up a separate video or I'll have a video where I'm going to show you how you can do this entire process just by using ChatGPT or Copilot for that matter. But these are specific tools that is available, specific AI tools that is available in the market if you're looking to scale your recruitment using AI. Okay, so let's look at the action plan. Okay, so let's assume you want to try out any of these. So I would say pick one high volume role. It could be sales, it could be IT, or any other role that you're hiring for. Upload your resume into the AI tool. They would have trial versions, so upload it onto that. Compare the AI shortlist versus the manual shortlist. Measure the time saved and, of course, the candidate quality. Because this is an action plan that you can set for the next 7 days. Okay. And here's some of the things, of course, while we talk about all the good factors, we also need to look at some of the challenges that is there. So first one to consider is the data privacy. Ensure that you follow India's DP Act, AI bias, of course, check for fairness in screening. Human judgment still required for the final call. So AI is not going to say, pick this candidate. You would still need a person to interview the candidate and then make the best judgment. So human judgment is still required. And I would say start small and then scale once the process works. So that's another thing that I want you to do. And in the next one, we're going to see how do you start using the AI to start building your recruitment marketing. Okay. So now turn your resume screening into minutes from 500 resumes to top 20 candidates. The next episode, like I mentioned, I'm going to be talking about AI in recruitment marketing, how AI is going to write to the job description, how can you attract a talent. So thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.